Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Houston Sports Talk back into the video day, and today the Los Angeles Lakers have traded for Maxi Kleber and Markieff Morris. And I know the bigger part of this deal, it's Anthony Davis going to Dallas, it's Luka Doncic going to the Lakers, obviously, right? And Max Christie going to Dallas, the first round pick. That's the main thing you want to hear about when you talk about this trade. And I've already talked about that. I've talked about AD going to Dallas. And I've talked about Luka going to LA. And those are prior videos, or I think this video is going to be posted first. And then more recent videos will be me talking about Luka going to LA and AD going to Dallas. But a lot of times in NBA trades, big trades like this, we focus on the big part of the deal, which is obviously expected because when you got a trade like AD going to Dallas and Luka going to LA, everybody's going to be focused on that and not the smaller parts of the trade. But I wanted to, on a separate video, talk about the two other players that the Lakers received with Luka Doncic in this trade and just focus on them. We're not going to focus on Anthony Davis. We're not going to focus on Luka Doncic. We're not going to focus on the Utah Jazz getting what someone said to me, a free 100 in a school project, as Utah sent nothing to Dallas or LA and got Hood Schifino and 2 second-round picks. We're not going to focus on other stuff. We're just going to focus on Morris and Kleber because you're not going to see anybody else be talking about what Kleber and Morris add into this Lakers team. You're going to hear them talking about what Luka adds in or how, losing AD affects the Lakers. So let's talk about Morris and Kleber. Let's start off with how these are both reunions for J.J. Redick and the Lakers. Markieff Morris is back with the Lakers, won a 2020 championship with the Lakers. I don't want to hear Mickey Mouse. Won a championship with the Lakers in the 2019-20 season and actually was a pretty solid role for the Lakers team. I mean, 14 games and 1 start in the 2019-20 season, which he would have played more basketball if the season didn't get shut down. It was only 14 games because the season got shut down. He averaged 5 points per game, averaged 3 rebounds per game, had a solid role in their playoff run, 21 games, 2 starts, 18 minutes per game in their playoff run, which was big for that playoff team. In their playoff run, shot 42% and 3 attempts per game, averaged 6 points per game, 3 rebounds per game, 1 assist per game. I don't know if I could go as far to say the Lakers don't win a championship without Markieff Morris, but I look at how Markieff Morris had a role in the Lakers team. It kind of reminds me a little bit of the role that maybe PJ Tucker had for a championship team like the Bucks in a year following. Good rebounding, solid scoring, great 3-point shooting, solid defense. He was a very solid part off the bench for the Lakers in that playoff run, even starting 2 games. Now, what has he done this year? Hasn't done much, hasn't played that much at all. Has really just been getting garbage time minutes this season. But I still think this could be a solid addition just because of the fact that Markieff Morris in his career has been a good 3-point shooter. And that's why I would say I like this addition for them. But it definitely, I think it's not as big as adding in Luka Doncic, of course. I don't think you're going to see anybody say that. But, when you have guys like LeBron James and you have guys like Luka Doncic, you know what's going to come. You're going to see double teams, obviously. Double teams are going to be everywhere. And that's why I think having good shooters around you is such a great thing when you have guys like Luka and LeBron. And that's what this Lakers team has now. And it's the other guy that they're acquiring in this trade. It's Maxi Kleber, who in his career shot 35% from 3 as a big man. This year is only averaging 3 points per game, but he's had some really solid seasons with Dallas and has a lot of chemistry with Luka. And he's going to be headed to this trade. He's reuniting with his former teammate, J.J. Redick. They spent a little bit of 2020-21 season with each other. And I know they spent a lot of I know I've seen a couple pictures of those two together. I know they've spent a lot of time with each other in Dallas, at the end of the 2020-21 season when JJ went from New Orleans to Dallas. And so, but to me, I think it's great that this Lakers team has such good shooters around Luka and LeBron. Like, you got Reeves, you have Kenneth, obviously, you have Rui, and you have additions like Morris and Kleber, and then there's other shooters we can go over. I mean, obviously you lose Christie, who's a really really solid shooter, but such good shoot. I mean, look, I know Gabe Vincent. That hasn't been the story all season for him, but Gabe Vincent, as of recent, has been shooting the lights out. So as of right now, Gabe Vincent is a good shooter. That hasn't been the case all season, but he's shooting the lights out. So I think it's great that this Lakers team, when you have two great players, two superstars like Luka and LeBron, to have great shooters around them. I think the Lakers had some good shooters before, but now you just add to that with Morris and Kleber. So that's why I like these two additions, bringing these two guys in alongside Luka. So I'm excited for this trade. We'll see how this impacts the Lakers. I think the Lakers are a better team in this trade for now. I don't know about the future, though, because, look, let's not act like they traded a really nice young player in Max Christie who was really starting to look like a really solid player. And not to mention they traded a draft pick in 2029, a first-round draft pick that is unprotected, and it's a draft pick that when that selection is being made, neither LeBron, Luka, or Austin Reeves, or anyone else on this Lakers team, maybe Dalton Kennett, but anybody else besides Dalton Kennett, everybody else on this roster besides Dalton Kennett, I think, will not be under contract when Dallas gets that draft pick. That is dangerous. LeBron will be retired in 2029. I can guarantee that. So that could be a dangerous draft pick for Dallas to get. But just focusing on Morris and Kleber, I like the two additions. Let me know your thoughts on the trade in the comment section. This video. Hope you guys enjoyed, and peace out.